the first floor of Undermountain, the most scrounged level in Undermountain, and you actually found something. So you meant to leave the 250 gold piece necklace in the party sheet, so you guys can split that later, or?
I'm going to wear it until we pawn it off.
Sounds good. Okay.
I like the way it looks.
Okay. Go ahead and take it off of the party sheet. Anybody want the chain shirt or the flute?
Baron will pick up
the flute. All right. Oh, that by the way, that's a skin flute. Seeing that Baron's going to take it.
Oh no!
It is now just turned into a skin flute.
Hey, you can accompany me with that now, Baron.
Not if it's a skin flute.
Put it in your mouth and blow on it.
Sorry. All right. Anybody for the chain shirt? Go ahead and take that flute and put it on your sheet, Barian. Or do you want to just discard the chain shirt? Because it is pretty heavy. It is, what, 50 pounds or something? It's 20 pounds.
Yeah, 20 pounds.
I'll let you guys make up your mind. So, yeah, let's see. I'll put the flute on your sheet for you, Barian.
I think I already
I play some spoons and tell a story while we're resting.
Okay. Anybody for the chain shirt? Discard it so we can move on.
No. I'll carry it if no one else wants to.
Sure.
I have the room for now.
All right. Sounds good. So that's what you found. You found nothing spectacular with your investigation rolls. I usually always will reward you if you do. So it looks like Omi's heading down to the south door. Remember, you got the rune and the west door. You got 3 double doors on the eastern side, on the right side of the room. And now it looks like you guys are going to the left. All right, I like it.
We're going to go to the south because to the east, those doors probably all end up in the same spot anyway, eventually. Right. So Baron will check out the door.
Also, remember, the Manticore was heading east.
Yes, it was. And why don't everybody give me, as you guys are walking up to this door to the south, why doesn't everybody give me a really quick perception check?
Oh, I will do that.
All right, so actually, well, nice rolls. So Omi, Zero, and Barian, all of a sudden a crackling sound catches your ear, and you turn behind you back towards the rune, where the rune is, and the rune's there, but there's also an eye that's floating there. And it's an eye that's just floating there, and it's looking at you, and it has like this. It looks like a. You can tell that it's like a force energy Zero, and it's kind of got like crackling and some cinders falling off of the eye. And then as all 3 of you turn around and hear this, Omi is oblivious to it. He's opening up the door to the south. The eye kind of gets startled that you had seen it, and then it just poof, pops and disappears. So and you could tell, Zero, that was a scrying eye. So somebody is watching you. As to who's watching you, Zero? You don't know. And Omi opens the door to the south as everybody's impervious to that eye. Sorry, Omi, for opening the door on you. So as you open up the door, it looks like it's like a foyer, and where in this foyer there is a rather large basilisk, and it's probably about in these, I'd say, laying in these 2x2 square here, and the basilisk is dead, and it's basically dead like a cockroach, where it's on its back and its 8 legs are sticking up basically. And its long tongue is like hanging out of the side of its mouth, and it's all shriveled up. And yeah, in one of the hands, that there's basically 8 legs, and in one of the claws there is like a clear transparent orb that the basilisk is holding on to. And yeah, the basilisk is definitely dead because it looks like it has a bunch of cut wounds and a bunch of scorch marks, probably where destructive spells hit it. And it's kind of got like a, you know that it's dead, but you hear like a squishing sound inside of it. So what say
all
you,
U0.
Avengers? It's all U0.
There ought to be
You
something
disguise
inside.
from the eyeball with your bald head. One.
Does that orb look familiar at all?
Let's see if I have an image of this. Yeah, here it is right here. Here's what the globe looks like. And that, like I said, that's clutched in one of the claws of the 8 basilisk claws. And like I said, it's dead. It's turned over on its back, legs sticking straight up like a dead cockroach. But that's what the orb looks like that it's clutching onto. And then you can hear some squishing.
The western wall here.
You're gonna
Mage hand it?
You're gonna mage hand it?
What do you think, Omi?
Yeah.
I'm worried about the squishy sounds inside.
Yeah.
But there's something in him.
Yeah, it's like.
Well, it could be.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and mage hand it? Looks like it could be valuable.
Cast Mage hand.
Okay, cast mage hand. It glides over, and it takes a little bit of time, but the mage hand is strong enough to pull that globe out of the hand of the basilisk, out of one of the claws, basically. So I'll put that globe inside of the party sheet, and whenever you guys stop and get it identified, or you want to check it out to see if it's magic or anything like that, you can.
You guys want me to identify this now, or do you want to wait till later?
Let's wait till the next time we're ready.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll take me 10.
You want to carry it around, not knowing what it does?
If you want to take a 10-minute break, just 10 minutes,
It's okay.
I find out what it is.
But I do need to look after my client.
Okay, y'all.
Let the Barian carry it.
Marion don't want it. Marion's not subscribing to Madam Cleo.
Oh my goodness.
Put the balls and whatnot.
Mhm.
You want to move on, or want me to identify it?
You want to check out this basilisk and see why he's squishing?
Yeah, it's making this squish like a quick type of sound.
Hold it before you do.
It looks like it's old and swelled up and bloated and.
Probably
Yeah.
a spider in there.
You're going to get some icky on you.
What's up, Joe? Good to see you, buddy.
It's going to go and you have basilisk.
Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a little while. I missed you for the Christmas giveaway extravaganza, man.
But go ahead, poke it, Omi.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, hit it with a.
Go ahead and poke it.
With a stick.
It's like poking it in like a bear in a cage. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, he doesn't have to do that. He can just examine it.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, you can go ahead and do a medicine check on it if you want.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that.
Sure. Because I think you're half proficient in it anyway, so. Yeah, you can tell that it was killed probably by the same group of adventurers that probably killed the spiders. Same type of, it's not arrows this time, but it's the same type of combat, basically.
Yeah, it looks like that other party
Oh,
was
sorry
here
to hear,
before
man.
some weeks ago probably killed this thing.
Probably
Luckily
within another
for us.
10 day.
Why is he making that noise if he's dead?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're thinking maybe something might be inside of it, maybe eating the innards or something like that. But it sounds like I said, it's like a quick, 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 like something shuffling around inside of it, and you can just hear all the guts and stuff squishing around.
Well,
Mm.
I'm going to leave that alone unless you really want to find out what's inside there.
Right. Just
Well,
let it do its thing, huh?
That's kind of funny
They
because
were.
just as you start to back away, the thing explodes from being under such a tremendous pressure, and Omi, you're just covered in basilisk guts as it explodes like a pinata, and thousands upon thousands of small little centipedes just scatter everywhere and go into the holes in the walls and stuff.
I'm laughing at Omi falling down. Ha!
Oh, man, I just got this cleaned.
Now you can use those spoons.
Yeah,
You
you
got
can.
centipede on you, dude.
You can
got a little
scrape.
something right here.
Yeah, you can scrape all that stuff off with your spoons. Put them to use.
That's exactly what I do.
Yummy. So as you guys are, as you see that there's a couple of entry points to the east and west on the walls, you guys kind of move around, and you see that this place opens up into a huge. It looks almost like well, the ceiling goes up to about 60 feet. So this looks like a huge temple, and this is actually what it looks like. And I'm going to get to everything that you see as you guys start to enter the room. Now, first off, like I said, as you guys enter, the ceiling, it juts up to about 60 feet or so. So this is the highest ceiling that you had while inside Undermountain. And to the south of this desecrated temple room, you see that there are 11 lifelike statues of elves that are basically posed in various positions and stuff, and they're all clustered together in the south part of the room. And there's 11 star symbols, which represents the 11 different elven statues down there. Now, next on the east and the western walls, there are alcoves, and they're all spaced out, 3 on each side. And in 5 of these alcoves, the statues are all smashed and toppled onto the ground. Now, on the eastern wall right here, there is a statue that is intact. So out of the 6 statues, one that's located in the middle of the eastern wall, it remains intact, and it is made of a beautiful glistening black stone. And you're not able to tell what type of form it is because it's just kind of in the shadows and in the alcove and stuff.
You want to check it out, Barian? But remember, be careful. 50% of statues in Faerun animate.
Absolutely.
It's probably higher than that. However, we've been pretty good in here.
So I'm doing my sneaky observe.
Sure. And I'll let you know
Carrying
if
on down.
Sure, and as you move in, I'll do
here.
any stealth checks versus you. So yeah, Barian, as you're looking at that statue, like I said, it's like a beautiful glistening black stone. And it's you can't discern what type it is. But as you're getting down there to the south, and as everybody else is moving in, all of these elvish what appear to be elvish statues, there's actually more to it than just elves, because as you're starting to get in and your eyes are starting to focus into the room, you can see that there's like a male human, a male half-orc, a female elf, there's 2 male halflings, and there's other creatures, like there's 2 kobolds, 3 goblins, and a carrion crawler. So it looks like there's a whole hodgepodge of statues down there, and they're all kind of like facing each other's and in poses of like with swords. So it looks like these statues are like maybe fighting each other. That's what it kind of looks like.
I bet they got stoned by that basilisk.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't you know basilisks turn people to stone?
Who knew you could
I
get
didn't
high
know.
off a basilisk?
Basilisk salts. each
You think you
faces
know
off and
everything
stuff.
about
Go back to talking to
basilisks
that thing.
now. Just because you're wearing one.
Am I still wearing one? Darn it, I thought I got all this off. Ah, there's some more. Anybody want centipede soup?
Actually, no.
So yeah, what do you guys think? You got that statue, you got all the other petrified. Looks like petrified statues, Omi Barton brings up a great point. Maybe the basilisk petrified everyone. Maybe there were more than one basilisk. You don't know.
I tend to agree with him on that because when you mentioned all these different things that are at the bottom, just kind of randomly, that's not how you do statues. That looks
Yeah.
more like someone got turned stone or a group of people did.
Yeah, because it looks like they were kind of fighting each other. Trinkets. Looks
Do
like they were
all appear
fighting
to
one
be
another.
looking in the same direction.
They're looking like they're engaged with one another, like the half orc and one of the goblins is engaged. The goblins and basically the kobolds, goblins, and carrion crawler are engaged to the human, the half orc, and the female female elf and the two halflings.
Dave, do I know if there's a way to reverse that?
You possibly could with maybe a very powerful spell like Wish. Wish can pretty much do just about anything. But I don't know if you have anything within your power within your level of power. I don't think you can do anything to reverse petrification.
No, but I do mention it to the others in case they might be able to.
Well, I can dispel magic, but I don't think that's going to work here.
What's the statue? The black stone statue. What is it?
It really doesn't look like it. Just looks like a blob of glistening black stone. I mean, it's actually beautiful and it sparkles. It's got like every once in a while like a ray of light will hit it and kind of clink because there's a little bit of light in here also, which is from sconces and stuff, sconces and torches.
Is it the same type of stone as the statues to the south?
No, this is probably about 7 to 8 foot tall.
All right, you guys want to search the room and the statues and everything?
Yeah.
So we can find anything useful.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Okay, you're going to search all of the statues and everything to the south. Everybody give me an investigation check as you all start to walk in between all of the statues and start checking them out. So whoever rolls an investigation check, put all your tokens down to the south where the statues are. Wow, Barian had a... Sorry, I usually don't let everybody fucking roll a 30 investigation. And that wasn't even a crit. So Barian... Yeah, well, you notice that on the carrion crawler, on one of its tentacles, because it's kind of reared back, and on one of its tentacles, you can actually see that there is what appears to be a copper crown. And as you look at it, you're like, oh, wow, this isn't petrified. And it's a copper crown that has 6 arrow-headed spires on it. So it has a crown with 6 malachite spires. Looks like it's probably worth about 75 gold or so.
I'll take that off the carrion crawler.
Sure, I'll put it right into the party parcel, and I will go ahead and put a 75G value on it, and it is identified. All right.
Well, that's neat. Do the other statues have that then?
No, that is everybody else was looking around and investigating, and Barian was the only one that saw anything, and it was, like I said, it was that copper crown with 6 spires that has a malachite gem into them, or malachite gem.
That's a nice find. I guess if there's nothing else in here, I guess we'll head out and check one of the other doors up from
Why
the
has
other
a
room.
carrion crawler got a crown in it?
I don't know. Good question. And it wasn't petrified either, so maybe the copper crown just wasn't affected by it.
Yeah, copper's
What
a
are their
mineral.
weapons and all? Do they have all these weapons that they're carrying? Is that turned to stone as well? And
Yeah,
their armor?
everything is all petrified, yeah. Except for that crown. Maybe something or someone hung the crown up there. But nothing happened when you took it off of the claw of the carrion crawler. Nothing happened. It didn't explode or anything like that.
Can I see the crown?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's in the party sheet, so I guess I can. So I want to look at this, investigate this thing. Is there any writing or inscriptions on it? Anything
There-
that I can identify?
You give it a good once over and you look inside of the lining of the crown and everything, and there's nothing. It's just plain old copper with the 6 spires on it with the malachite gems. But no inscriptures, no writing, nothing with any kind of like language, no runes, no symbols, nothing like that. Just a plain crown.
Omi, you want to take a look at this? See
Yeah,
if
I'll
it's
take-
magical?
Yeah, I could. If you want to hang out 10 minutes, I can do a detect magic ritual. We can see if anything else in here is magical
Yeah, do
too while
that.
we're at it.
And
All right.
I'm going to check out this stone over here too and see if that's magical as well. That's the last remaining statue.
Oh,
Okay.
the statue, sure.
I'll
So
take out some pieces of wax and put some spoons in them and set up a pentagram and start my ritual.
okay, so as you go over to the statue, trinkets, and you go to inspect the statue, Barian goes with you, and then all of a sudden you see a warrior standing there, and it's not glistening black anymore. And you're like, I know that this was just, you weren't able to tell what it was. But now, as you guys are by the statue, all of a sudden you hear some squishing sound. And as you look up, there is a black mass falling down from the ceiling on top of you. So why don't
Oh, that's great.
yeah, why did I modify that? Why don't you go ahead, Trinkets and Barian, give me dexterity saving throws as you try to get out of the way of this falling black mass of gelatinous goo.
In the tower or out in the open?
In the open's fine. Oh, Trinkets gets clobbered. Barian, you're out of the
Aw.
way. Aw.
Oh, sorry, I rolled a dex. Let me
Oh, yes. Well, yeah.
add
Just
5
take
to
your-
that. 15, does that do it?
What is it? Are you? How do you get the 15? Is it because of just you're proficient? And,
I just rolled a dex. I didn't roll the save.
okay, I got you. So you're proficient with dexterity saving throws, then,
Yeah.
pretty much, right? Okay, cool.
Right.
So yeah. So what happens is both of you are dexterous enough to get out of the way. So you move out of the way, and there is a massive black pile of goo that starts to take form in front of you. So I'm going to go ahead. I should have had this already into the encounter tracker, but I was having fun goofing around with the crown and stuff. So, all right. So here we go. The gelatinous goo falls right here. It's a huge 10 by 10 mass of this black gelatinous goo. I have an image for it as well.
Oh, cool.
So let's give you that.
I like
And
pictures
of course,
that,
there's no orc or anything like there is in this picture, but that's the color of it, and that's pretty much what you would have looked like if you didn't have that proficiency in dexterity saving throws. That would have been you in that picture. So it is going to slash out at you, and let's go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I just didn't want it to, I've been changing everything with this entire module because it's like a murder hobo fest, and I don't want to do it that way. All right, so it looks like Barian, you are going to be first. I'm not going to screw up the combat tracker again.
Roger that.
Right.
Roger, Roger.
Since I'm standing right here next to it,
You are.
I will attack it with my rapier.
All right. Pull out your rapier and squish it. Ooh, you hit it with a 10.
And because trinkets have beside it, I'm going to go ahead and take sneak attack. And it hasn't attacked yet, so I'm going to use assassinate.
Okay.
Which means that those are here the archetype versus hired killers, spies, bounty hunters, and even specifically appointed priests trained. Features. Starting at level 3, when you get dropping your enemies, you have advantage on attack rolls. I already did that. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So I get crit on that, right?
If it's assassinate, it doesn't have. I do believe so.
So that's max damage, right?
Yeah, you would just go into your modifiers and click max because it hasn't had an attack yet. So yeah, you would definitely take advantage of your assassinate skill. Look at you. You're using uncanny dodge and assassinate now. I like it. All right, so nice. You do a total of 19 damage, and you're
And then
able.
I would like to disengage.
I believe that you guys have already encountered one of these, and this would be a black pudding. I'll tell you that now. So as you go to disengage, though, Barian, as you attack it, an acid splashes you. So, and that's as your rapier pierces it, and it makes a type of noise, and you are sprayed with an acid damage as you are disengaging. And you'll take your temper hit points will absorb it, but you take 2 acid damage. And also, you notice that your rapier is a little bit corroded as you're peeling back. You're like, oh no, what the heck just happened?
Oh no.
So
This is a bad monster.
Yeah, so I'm going to modify your rapier. Your rapier, I'm going to modify it, and it's going to be at -1 now.
Right? Roger that.
All right? And that's to hit and to damage. All right. So your rapier is damaged, and you disengage from it. So now let's go to Omi Barton, and I will approve that move, and I will unlock your tokens so you can go ahead and move, Marion. I think you wanted to move right there.
Yep.
Omi, look at Omi charging into the fray. I'll save you, my fair lady.
Look out, trinkets. That thing looks dangerous. As I start intoning some words, and I pull out a spoon and throw it into the goo as I cast a Bane spell on it.
Our bard tank.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. The charisma saving throw is a fail, so it is, it's got Bane on it now, so it's -4 to checks and attacks. Very nice, as you just ruined my encounter. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
That's what players do in 5e.
That's good. Bane is a good. That's a powerful spell. Okay, so it's got 2 attacks. Omi, since you just were up, why don't you give me a D10, and 1 through 5, I will attack the shit out of A. 6 to 10, I'll attack the shit out of you. All right, so it looks like I'll be attacking Vey with its pseudopod attack. Oh, excuse me. Man, these porcupine meatballs are they're really kicking my butt.
You call that a pod? That's just a pseudopod.
Yeah. So it attacks
Not even a
with
whole pod.
it attacks with Bane. A 14 is a miss. So that's pretty much going to be it for. Yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and we'll move on. So Trinkets, you get to go now.
I thought he got 2 attacks.
No, it only got 1. I can give it 2 attacks if you want. I can give it 2 attacks, but no, it doesn't have.
I just thought you said that it did. I mean, sure,
No.
Dave, you can do it.
It just have 1. Well, I can give it 5 attacks if I want. Actually, I
Right,
can
you can.
Yeah.
Suddenly, 2 more puddings drop out
Holy
of the
cow,
ceiling.
Dave! This pseudopod doesn't. This black pudding doesn't have sneak attack and
Right.
action surge. Yeah, why not? Okay, so yep, you're up, Trinkets.
Well, without thinking too much, my first reaction after this drops down in front of me is to teleport out of the way, which I'm going to do.
Sure, you're gonna bonus action Misty Step out of the way.
Right, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to, since he's already taken damage, I'm going to
Yes.
ring his bell.
You didn't ring his bell that time. Well,
I
that's a
did.
1. So let's see. Oh yeah, because this is saving throw. I was fixing to give you a. Wow, I was fixing to give you a critical fumble roll.
Right. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go, y'all. All right, so Toll the Dead is 12 necrotic damage to the black pudding. Very nice.
Hmm.
All right, Zero, you're up.
Do a firebolt.
Firebolt incoming!
Bam.
17's a hit. I wonder what the AC of this is, this black pudding.
But Dave, I haven't figured out how to add 2d10 fire.
Oh, sure. Let's do that really quick. Let's see. So on your actions tab, where Firebolt is, see where the magnifying glass is to the right of Firebolt?
Yeah.
You click on that, and then you open up that interface and see where it says damage 1d10 fire. You just click on that magnifying glass to the right of that, and then you can just take a d10 die and just drop it right in there where that 1 10-sided's already at. And then there you go. That's perfect. Now it's 2d10. So you can do that with all of your spells that, because cantrips usually adjust per level. So 1, 5, 9, 13, whatever. So now you know how to do it. There you go. Piece of
And I
cake.
hit him, okay.
And you hit him. So go ahead and roll your 2d10 fire damage. 5 fire damage. Very good. It takes the damage and it just laughs at you as it strikes out on Omi again. So let's take any other movement that you want, Zero, and we are going to go to the next round. And Barian, you're up again.
Hoo-yah, Barian.
Ooh, the black pudding's last this round. Can you guys wax it off before it waxes? Before it wax Omi?
Easy there.
I said wax. I meant wax as in W-A-X.
Oh, yeah.
As in like a full body wax. Nice hit with a 21. That definitely hits.
Hang on.
Done.
Sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Wow, you couldn't have rolled much better than that. Total of 26 damage. Holy crap, piercing damage. Good job.
And I'm not going to, it's not very effective, but I'm going to talk smack at it.
So yeah, as you hit it, basically the acid squirts back on Omi Barton. And Omi's going to absorb some of that, and he'll take a total of 1 acid damage that's absorbed. Oh, so lucky.
Well, you take 1 for the team, homie.
And he's successful with his concentration check as well, so...
We need to get Omi some armor.
Take any movement that you want, and Trinkets, you're up now. I love re-rolling. You know what? I really like re-rolling initiative every round. I like that. I'm glad you guys wanted to do that. Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it keeps everyone on their toes.
Yeah, it does.
I hate using the same thing all the time, but when it comes to combat, I only have one trick.
Well, you already have Toll the Dead on, right? That's what you're talking about. I mean, you can still continue to do damage to it with Toll the Dead, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Are you?
I didn't think Toll the Dead was a one.
Oh, he has to survive a saving throw each time.
Yeah.
It's the hex. Usually I'll hex them first, but I used my bonus action to get out of the way.
Well, you can give it
And
another saving throw if you want.
But don't waste my hex. Okay, so I'll just Toll the Dead again.
Right.
Bong.
Wow, yeah, Bane actually made it fail this time.
Nice.
I rolled a 17. Wow.
Yeah. Oh. So nice damage. It takes more. All right, Zero. What say you?
More fire. Enemy.
Ooh.
Oh, I hit it.
You got inspiration if you want to use it. You guys
Oh,
have
you hit it.
inspiration.
Oh, I hit it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hit it.
Oh, that's right. You will hit on everything because of the AC is just absolutely ridiculous. There's like no dex to this thing. As long as you don't roll a 1, you should hit. And yeah, you're right. You did hit with a 2. Nice. 10 more fire damage. Very nice. Omi Barton, what say you is your wiping acid? Well, you're just getting drenched with everything. Guts of basilisk, juice from black puddings.
That's all right. Omi's used to it with Brunhilde around for the last 15 years.
That's right. I can't wait to read that story.
So Omi's going to tell his friends, keep blasting it, guys. I'll keep it busy. And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Beastly, bulging half-orc female. Sorry. All right. So let's see. You hit. You did a total. 0 did damage. Let's see. What did you do with the? It looks like. Did you do any psychic damage?
I did the dodge.
You took
the dodge action.
I got you. All right, so Barian, you're up again. Holy crap! The black pudding didn't even get to go last time. So, 1 second, I'm going to do a pseudopod attack, of course, on Omi Barton. It's got Bane. It misses. So Barian, you're up.
Roger that.
Roger.
I'm going to pull out my bludgeoning arrow so I don't spray my buddy Omi with acid again.
Your bludgeoning.
I
don't remember seeing bludgeoning arrows in the player's handbook. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it though. Roll with it. Roll with it. Let's go, Baron. Nice hit, 24. My bludgeoning arrows. That must be another DM's Guild item.
That's just a green arrow item. It's the one with the boxing.
Okay, with the boxing glove on the end of it. All right, so you kill the black pudding as it explodes and misses Omi Barton. I've already picked on him with enough fluids. So, so the black pudding dies. Let's give you guys some more experience for tonight. Wow, look at that! Another 2. You guys have got like 800 plus XP tonight. You guys are inching ever so much closer to level 6. I break out my bludgeon. That's like I need to give you an inspiration for that, Barian. I mean, I pull out my bludgeoning arrows with the boxing gloves on. God, that's good. I love it. I never know what to expect with you all. I just don't.
Well, my buddy got sprayed with acid last time I shoot him with a pokey arrow. I got to shoot him with the square tipped arrow.
The suction cup arrow.
Yeah, the one with the plunger on the end of it.
Yeah.
Actually, they do make blunt arrows. It's usually for hitting small game, like rabbits and stuff.
Thank you very much on that one. I didn't know that. I thought that they were just like all razor arrows and stuff.
No.
Was there anything of value inside this ooze that wasn't dissolved by acid?
Why don't you roll me an investigation if you're taking a look at it there, Mr. Barton. There is nothing.
I guess it's back to the room with the double doors, guys.
I'll move all of you guys up there for you. There we go. go. Everybody's back in the other room. Nothing else in the room. You found the crown. 11 statues, probably petrified by a basilisk or something like that. You guys are back in the room. What doors do you think you guys are going to go in next?
You pick,
What do you
Marion.
think?
Is that rune still there?
Yeah, the rune is still here.
But not the eye.
No, the eye is gone. As soon as you guys turned around and noticed that it was there, it noticed that you were looking at it. It got kind of like startled a little bit, and the eye like kind of opened up wide, and then it popped and then disappeared.
All right. Now let's find out where that manticore was headed.
Sure. And I'll say that you guys spend a couple of minutes and open up all 3 of these double doors. They're not trapped or anything like that. And this is basically what you guys see. So basically, there's an entrance to another hall here. And as you're there burying, you can look down to the end of the hall, and it looks like it turns left. And then to the south, you can see that this hall just continues to go and go and go and go out of your range of dark vision.
You want to check it out, Marion?
North or south, or east or south? My vote.
So what do you think,
Here.
adventurers? Right or down?
Down.
All buried.
Okay, you guys want to go down? Sounds good. You can see as you travel down more and your dark vision sees deeper into the hall, you can see that there are several different ways as this corridor turns to the east. It continues to go straight, which looks like it goes into a larger room. And also, there is a corridor that travels south out of the range of your dark vision. So you have 2 more areas that you can go to.
South.
South? You guys want to continue to go south?
Yeah, this guy likes going down.
He likes to find all of the rooms. So this is basically what you guys see as burying. You look around.
Ladies, man.
Yeah, you look around the corner. Burying, I almost called you Shen. You can see that there's another corridor that goes to the north, and you can see at the end of this corridor that you're looking down, you can see that there is a door that's all the way down, and it's going down to the south. So you've got plenty of different ways that you can actually go now.
Inspect the door.
Okay. You're going to walk past this. As you guys walk past, it looks like this room to the north opens up into a larger room. And then you can see like the end of a couple tables and stuff. All right, so you come down here and you check the door, and it does not appear to be locked.
All right, so we got. Doesn't appear to be any traps or anything on.
No, it doesn't appear. No, you give it the good old once over, and no, it doesn't look like it.
All right, we got a door and a room to the north with no doors. There appears to be some tables up there. You want to inspect
Correct.
the room or go through the door? Party. What say you?
What say you, adventurers?
Well, this door isn't closed. I guess we'll just check this first, if you ask.
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
Sure.
You did seem like you wanted to go very south. Like you were driven.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as he was standing at the entrance to the east. So yeah, as you open up this door, you look inside, and it looks like a feast hall. And now that you see that this is actually a feast hall of marble tables and stuff. The tables that you saw up to the north, yeah, they were actually wooden. So this is probably, seeing that it has a door and everything, you would put 2 and 2 together, and this is probably the upper echelon or like a noble's feast hall. And it takes a couple of you to push the door open, because it was a pretty firm door, pretty heavy door, plus it's old, dilapidated, but you get it pushed open. And what was holding the door was there is a maggot-eaten corpse of a female dwarf. And that's what was actually holding the door, and that's why it took a couple of you to push in that door. So as you open it up,